Hello YouTube, today we're gonna learn how to make a car drive. Basically we're gonna make a drive system for the car. If you want this car, it's available for free at Turbo Squid, I believe. Let's make the car. Now the car's already made. Let's make the drive system. Now honestly, I'm gonna be brutally honest here and go ahead and say that I did the car thing like basically the last time I rigged a car was a long time ago, so I might mess up a little bit here. So if I do happen to mess up, please forgive me, because I did this a long time ago, but I still remember how to do it because 740R12 is so easy. So what you're gonna need to do is basically select the body, okay, everything but the wheels. You're gonna select it and set it to, which is right here. Right, okay, it's right here. We're just gonna put it on the top of everything, right? Now the wipers, we're gonna basically put it under the hierarchy of that. Okay, right here. That's good. So now, as you can see, the way the car is set up, right, we have an Expresso tag, basically, which gives us the control to steer it. Now, how to do it is pretty easy. Let me show you how to make an Expresso tag that basically rotates something. Dang, that dog is barking. Okay, so let's just show you how to rotate something, right? Using Expresso. So let's say these are our wheels. Obviously these are not wheels, these are in fact blocks, but whatever. Let's to add an Expresso, to add Expresso that will rotate this, all we gotta do is make a new null. And by the way, I have a null shortcut as a tilde and 1. That's not default shortcut, so don't even bother with that. You're gonna right click on your null, go to 740, go to Expresso, and we have our Expresso. Actually, before we do that, we're going to add some user data to this now. Go to user data, click add user data, and let's call it steer block, and we're going to short name this steer block, whatever, I don't care. Data type is float, which whatever. We're going to change it to degree if you want. You can change it to percent. I really don't really mind, whatever. Change to 1. I don't even know what that is, but okay. So basically change it to degree and make it float slider. This is your slider that will, and the default degree I think should be like, it just freeze on me. What's this? Okay. Yeah, I think the step thing is annoying, kind of, don't you think? I think, yeah, that's the step thing. You just change it to 0. Makes your life a whole lot easier. Okay. And the default value, let's just have it set to like 0. Or you know what? Minimum, let's have it do like 0. Maximum, the maximum amount you would want your wheels to turn would be like, I don't know, 30 degrees. And yeah, and minimum would be -30. If you do 30, make the minimum -30 and make the default value 0. Now that way, if you move this way, it will go left. If you move it this way, it will go right. If you keep it in the middle, the wheel will stay in the middle. Let's just, okay, click OK. But let's turn this and see what happens. Oh, nothing happens because nothing is connected. So now what we're going to do is double click on our Expresso tag. You know what? We're just gonna actually just dock this right here, and we can go back and forth. See how that awesome? Okay, but we can't zoom in for some reason. That's weird. Okay, just drag in your null make it a little bigger, and you're gonna drag in your cubes, right, or your wheels, and boom, right? Come on. Okay, make it bigger. Alright, now let's go into view settings, and the only thing we want to find out is what's this axis called that makes it rotate right here. It's the H axis, right? It's the H settings, or the height, I think. I'm not even sure. I think it's height, pitch, and blank. Horizontal pitch and bank, I think that's what it's called. Okay, so what we're gonna do is click here, go to coordinates, global rotation H, and you're going to do the same thing for this, global rotation H, and on the blue side, and this is the input size, this is the output side of the null, and you're going to go user data, steer block, and just connect it, right? And it's that easy how to make something steer. Now just come in here, come to your null, and when you rotate, oh, what happens? The cubes rotate. That's exactly what we did with the wheels, okay? So now that we have this shown, let's make the car. I'm going to make the car a front wheel drive. Why? Because I want to. Alright. But before we get started, here's 6 minutes already gone, showing you how to make it steer. Okay, let's do something that's gonna help us out. Go to Window, go to Layout, and go to Command. Oops, wrong window. Layout, Command Manager. And this is how I have these buttons over here. You can't see it now, but you will. Just click Reset PSR and just drag it over here. You know what, just yeah, okay, and we're gonna use that a lot, trust me. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a truck body collider object for now. How you do that is you go into your simulations. Sorry, I'm having the hiccups. Go into your simulations and you can click create collider body or create rigid body, but I just did the command manager thing and I just have them right here, and the most I use it, no, whatever. So let's get started now. This is where it starts. Go to your left front, okay, and what you're gonna do is add simulation dynamics motor. Actually, before we add a motor, let's add a connector and put it inside your left front, wheel, and you're gonna click reset PSR, and that's gonna put it exactly in the middle of the wheel. Now you're gonna go into your connector and click display and always visible or whatever. Just turn the draw size up so you can see. See, the good thing about doing this, now we know that it's not facing the correct way, which is horrible, because if it's not, you're gonna mess up a lot. So you're gonna orient it the correct way. Right, now it's facing the correct way. And we're gonna tell it that object A, which is left front, is connected to truck body. Okay, and we're gonna make object A a rigid body object, not a collider body, a rigid body. And we're gonna do the same thing with right. Let's just drag it inside the right, control and drag it, and just put it and click reset PSR, and it's gonna go that way. And we're gonna change left front to actually right front, and that's gonna and change the rotation again. no, to 90 degrees. 90. And let's see if everything is correct, which it should be. It'll be fine. Let's just see how it's going. And it's sticking. Okay, that's a good thing. You're also gonna add the rigid body tag to here. Okay, and so now what do we have? We've got a truck body, these two things, and but we didn't add anything to the back wheels. So if we don't do the connectors, what will happen is this car will just go and this will just stay here. These wheels will just stay here. So we're gonna add the connectors to our rear wheels also. So just go into rear wheel setting and just add a connector, simulation dynamics connector. Put it inside rear right, reset PSR, and let's see. Again, turn the draw size up so that you can see, and it's not the correct orientation. So we're going to do the same thing with the left rear, reset PSR, and dang it, okay. Let's just type it in here, much easier. Okay. Let's see what happens now. Everything's fine. You also gotta add the rigid body tag in here. So, and you're gonna click the connector, and you're gonna say object A, your left rear is connected to object truck body, and you're gonna do the same with this, which is right rear is connected to truck body, and now everything is connected to truck body. So how the hell do we make it move? Now we're gonna make this front wheel drive only because I'm too lazy to add the motors to the rear wheels. Yeah, honestly, it just takes too much time. So we're gonna add connector, simulation dynamics connector. Actually, not connector, sorry, motor. And we're gonna drag it inside left front, and I'm gonna say object A, which is the left thing, is connected to truck body, and make sure the orientation is correct. We're also gonna do reset PSR on it, and then turn the orientation, and let's see if it moves. And as you can see, it's moving. That's how we make a motor. And we're gonna put one inside right front, and just change it to right front, and do a reset PSR, and we're gonna change the direction. Ah crap, just change it to 90. I don't wanna bother with. Make sure both wheels are spinning the same way. Okay, one wheel is spinning. What about the other? What the hell happened to this motor? Wait, didn't I just... Never mind, I guess I just dragged it. Oh my god, that's my bad, guys. Yeah, I forgot. Instead of control dragging, I just dragged it in. That's bad manners. Okay. And make sure the orientation is correct again. And now let's see. Both of them are moving, but they're moving opposite way, aren't they? See this motor and this motor. See, this motor is moving. One of them is moving the wrong way, and we're just gonna fix it. Okay, let's see. It's moving backwards. So we're just gonna change 90 to negative 90 to 90, and it's okay. Now it's moving the correct way. Let's see this again. Hopefully it's moving the correct way. Let's see this wheel. It's moving the correct way, and boom. Now the truck is not moving, the wheel is, right? And we want this whole thing to move by itself. We don't want to hand animate it, we just want the whole truck to move by itself. So let's make a road for it to move in first. So just gonna drag a plane in and make it big like this, and you know, nice and tidy. And we'll just add a collider tag to it. Now our truck body has a collider tag. We're gonna change that to a rigid body tag by just going to dynamics and turning it on. Okay, and let's see what happens. Oh, the car ain't moving. Now there's a problem, and that problem is, let me show you. See, when it falls, the wheels start to move, but then it stops, and the reason is the motors do not have enough torque. So we're just gonna turn up the torque to like 1,000 maybe, and let's see how that works. Now it has too much torque and it's skidding. So let's turn the angular target speed to 100, torque to keep it the same, and just see what happens. And it starts to move, and it stops. Turns torque up to like 5,000, and hopefully it will work. And it does. Now there's a problem, and that we can't really fix that problem, honestly, I don't think. And the problem is our wheels aren't exactly circular. So we could, if we wanted to, put it into a I really don't want to do this. You know what? Let's just try it. Let's just try turning the torque up to angular speed up to like 300. Hopefully, or is it 3,000? No, it was definitely 300. And you just want to experiment with it. And as you can see, the wheel is moving. Alright, you know what? What I'm gonna do is turn this problem sometimes. What you're gonna do is select both of these tags, go to collision, and turn the friction up to like 130. And yeah, let's try it. And as you can see, it's happening. And we'll get to the rear wheels in a bit. What we're also gonna do is, let's see, plane, and let's go to friction and collision, and let's go to friction and send the bounce down to like 10 and go to friction. A road would have a lot of friction, so let's take it up to like 300 maybe. I don't know, maybe that will help. And it did help, and it's moving, as you can see. Now if you had smooth wheels that are actually in hypernerbs, it will work better, but for the sake of time, I don't want to show you this. I don't want to do hypernerbs, just for the sake of time. And as you can see, our car is moving, so we're gonna turn up the frame to like 1,000, and we're gonna steer the car. Okay, let's say, and yeah, user data, and we're just gonna steer the car. Once it gets to here, I just want this steering to be at like 30, and yeah, just control click to add keyframe, and over here I just want it to be like 0. Alright, and let's see what happens. And as you can see, it steered it to that way. It's going that way. So let's go back here and show you how this works. See? Alright, let's keep it here and see what happens. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, it's because of the keyframes. Sorry. Okay, let's try it now. And as you can see, our car is moving. And all you gotta do is turn the speed and the torque up, and yeah, that's how you animate a car, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for watching HD Video Tuts. It has been a pleasure. Please subscribe to our channel for upcoming tutorials. We also take viewers' requests. This was requested by Home Editing Studio. Great channel. You guys should check it out. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and peace out, and leave any suggestions if you have any. Thank you.